back to Cotton Creations. So today I am bringing you another vegan dessert, and I'm super excited about this one because it's one of those staple items that we all love, and most of us grew up making these, and that is chocolate chip cookies. I have tried a ton of chocolate chip cookie recipes, vegan ones, and there was always something about it that just wasn't quite right, like the traditional chocolate chip cookie recipe. Either it wasn't sweet enough, or some of the oils that you use was coming through too strong. But there just was something. Maybe the texture was too cake-like, and I don't know, there always was something. So I was on a journey to create the best vegan chocolate chip cookie recipe that was right on the sweetness, right on the texture, and right on the taste. So I am happy to share this recipe with you. I'm excited for it, and I can't wait for you guys to give me some feedback on it. Yeah, so if you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you have subscribed, thank you so much for the love and support that you guys have given me thus far, and I really do appreciate you. All right, let's jump into the recipe.
So to get started, we're going to take our butter and make sure it's at room temperature, and we're going to cream that together with both of our sugars, brown sugar and granulated sugar. You can also substitute the sugars for whatever sugar you prefer. I know a lot of people like to use coconut sugar, so yeah, totally fine to substitute. So this is what your mixture should look like once you're done creaming, and we're going to add to that our instant pudding, flaxseed egg, and vanilla, and then we'll continue to mix. And when it comes to the flaxseed egg, I like to prepare mine. I like to do that as the very first step because you do need to let it set aside so it can go ahead and solidify a little bit and thicken up. So that's usually the very first thing that I do. So next we're going to go ahead and prepare our dry ingredients, and we're going to combine the flour, the baking soda, and the salt. If you are using salted butter in the first step, then you're going to want to only put like a dash of salt, not too much at all. And we're going to go ahead and just whisk those dry ingredients together, and then we're going to add them to our wet ingredients. As you can see, I'm adding my dry ingredients slow to my wet ingredients, and that's only because I'm using a hand mixer. If I was using something like a KitchenAid, something more heavy duty that can handle all the ingredients at once, then I would just pour it all in. But it can be a bit challenging with a hand mixer, so whichever way you do it is fine. But of course, do what you need to do depending on what type of appliances you have. So now that our dough is ready, go ahead and give it a stir, and then we're going to go ahead and fold in some chocolate chips. You can also at this step fold in nuts or dried fruits like dried cranberries or raisins, walnuts, pecans, anything like that. And then it'll be ready to bake. So what I like to do when I bake my chocolate chip cookies is I like to do it on parchment paper, but you don't have to. You can put it directly on your baking sheet. It's totally up to you. The other thing that I want to point out about this particular recipe is that it does freeze well, and what you can do is put it in some parchment paper, roll it up, and then you want to go back and seal it with some plastic wrap just to ensure that it doesn't get freezer burnt or anything like that. And then when you want to go ahead and cook it after it's been frozen, you just take it out and you can just cut it, and then put those pieces right on your baking sheet and then bake them. So it's super easy and simple to freeze and cook them later. After you finish spooning your dough onto your baking sheet, you want to go ahead and flatten out each cookie just a little bit with your finger.
those chocolate chip cookie photos. I mean, they were so crunchy on the edges, soft, chewy, ooey gooey on the insides. Did you see those chocolate morsels? They were melted to perfection. Like, these cookies give me life. Oh, sorry, singing's not my thing, so I apologize. But anyway, if you like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe down below and hit the bell notification so you don't miss out when I post. And be sure to drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the recipe. When you try it, make sure you set a little reminder, come back, let me know what you think. And yeah, I just can't wait to hear what you guys think of this recipe. Thanks for watching.